Hello, welcome to Pete's Garden episode 6. In this episode I'm planting up borage into pots, and I'm planting my broad beans out and get a little harvest of something as well. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to click subscribe, that would be great, and roll titles. So I'm now planting my broad beans, and as you can see I've just dug over the area where they're about to go. These are broad beans that I sowed in January in the greenhouse, and I have to admit that the return we've got on them has been mixed. We've got this one here that for some reason is extremely leggy. And I will grow that because it'll be interesting to see if it comes to anything. And then we've got some here where, as you can see, we've got some really good ones, but then they are a little bit clipped at the edge, but then apparently that's likely to just be beetles or something, or whatever. I think that's vine weevils. Probably when I pull it out, you'll see some white vine weevils on the roots, so that could be just that. I've had that before and it doesn't really do any damage, but what I was a bit concerned about, where is it, was a couple of them have these black areas. I don't know if you can see that there, black areas on the necks. So that is, and according to my book, that's a kind of root rot, and the only answer is to burn those plants and make sure it doesn't spread, and then water them with some kind of cheshunt compound or something like that. That's the recommendation. I don't know what that is, but I'll try and find out, and perhaps water with it once I've put the things in. So I've been through them though, and there's only a couple with that have that kind of black area, but you can see the germination rate, hasn't been great. But then I sowed it in January, so to be honest, didn't really expect that much. I'm just quite pleased with the 11 or 12 plantable plants that I have got. So I didn't give a actual video of the planting because it started raining, so I just wanted to get on with it. But I planted them about a foot apart in 2 rows that are about a foot apart, and I put these canes in before I actually planted them, because obviously if you do it afterwards then you might damage the roots. The variety, just in case I didn't mention it before, is Karmazyn, because I saw that either last year or the year before, Sean from the Hort channel grew them, and or he was planning to grow them, and they've got these lovely, these really nice pink beans, so I thought I'll try those. I'm cropping the broccoli. There we are, look at that, nice. Probably a bit small to be taking it now, and it's quite difficult doing it with the camera, as you can probably tell. So I'll just have a few little bits just to go with my potato salad later on. These are broccoli, early purple, sprouting. There's a bit of a better one there. I don't take the leaves off. I always have the leaves as well, because if you've not had them before, then they're just like cabbage leaves really, so they're a bit of a bonus crop. I'm now planting up borage. I've got 2 pots of it, 3 seedlings though, and I'm going to do 1 pot for myself, 1 for my aunt because I promised I'd give her a pot, and 1 spare that I'll probably take down to the polytunnel, the community polytunnel that needs to be dug deeper. Now, like a couple of things that have come out of my greenhouse, these have got what I think they call root rot, which is where you see, I don't know if you can see it there, that little blackening of the stem and the root. That is to do with the temperature. Perhaps I sowed it a bit too early. Now, so it may well not survive, you know, but it seems to have some greenery on it. There is 1 true leaf coming through, because these 2 are the seed leaves, the cotyledons, but there is 1 true leaf coming through, so I shall stick with it and see what happens. But I am going to probably keep it in the greenhouse until probably the end of spring. And this is quite thick soil that I'm putting around the top of it, but it's stuff that I know from before works quite well with these kind of potting up things. So there we go. And borage, if you don't know, because it's still quite a rare thing, it produces beautiful yellow flowers that you can get into shot there. Beautiful yellow flowers that can be put into salads and things. There we go. Well, thanks for watching. Apropos of nothing, I am walking, I should say, the Brighton Marathon in a month's time for Cancer Research UK and my waistline. If you'd like to sponsor me, that would be great. I'll put the link in the description box below. As part of my training, I'm taking part in the Sport Relief Games, where I'm doing 6 miles, and I'll put the link in the description box for that as well. So thank you very much for that, because I know that's not gardening related, obviously. But thank you for watching. There'll be another episode of Pete's Garden up in the next week or 2, and if you'd like to click subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Bye.